It's the drink everyone is talking about.
Look at what we got here. This right here is every Prime that's ever been made.
Today, I'm gonna be living off Prime for the next 24 hours.
And we know your kids are thirsty for it. Many of you sent me pictures of your kids' bottle collection and the many trips you've taken to the store because the drink is hard to find and selling fast.
And basically everywhere is sold out.
Sam Bingham, a fourth grader, first told his dad about Prime. Dad told me getting it wasn't easy.
One day I found it at a gas station, a random gas station, so picked it up, and Sam's been hooked to it since.
All right, we're going bottle for bottle.
Sam, like many kids around Michiana, learned about Prime from influencers Logan Paul and KSI. Their videos have been viewed millions of times on YouTube. They're catchy and memorable.
We have created.
On the commercial, I just saw like Logan Paul and KSI just pouring it all over.
And since then, the word about Prime has spread fast and furious. So has the concern. One Michiana school told parents to leave the Prime at home because the drinks contain coconut water and is a danger for kids with nut allergies. An allergist told me coconut is rarely cross-reactive with tree nuts. The incident appears to be a more specific issue at the school. Doctors looked at the ingredients in the hydration drinks for us. Prime contains vitamins and electrolytes to help you recover from high-intensity exercises and activities. There's also very little sugar, but there is sucralose, an artificial sweetener.
If you start using artificial sweeteners at that young age, eventually it's gonna catch up on you and it's gonna lead to more sweet cravings when you are a grown-up adult.
Dr. Sonal Duper told me overall Prime Hydration is good in moderation, but in many stores we visited, Prime Hydration is next to Prime Energy, something doctors believe is a dangerous drink for kids.
I think there's a disaster waiting to happen.
It's the issue that a lot of kids are overly sensitive to the side effects of caffeine.
And Prime Energy has lots of it. On the label, it shows 200 milligrams in one 12-ounce can. There's also a warning label that the drink is not recommended for children under 18.
Most parents have the experience of drinking too much coffee and understanding what the side effects look like.
Dr. Breyer told me too much caffeine can make you agitated, increase your heart rate, blood pressure, cause chest pains, sweating, diarrhea, stomach cramping, and headaches. We learned just one can has more than double the caffeine in a cup of coffee, more than 3 times as much in a shot of espresso, and about 6 times as much as you'd find in a can of Coke. Doctors recommend no more than 400 milligrams of caffeine per day for adults. Now, for a 100-pound middle schooler, no more than 125 milligrams a day. Dr. Breyer said 1 can of Prime Energy is about 1.5 times what your child should consume.
And so because they're not aware of what that feeling is, most people are, when their children are having these adverse experiences, they're frightened that something terrible is happening.
Doctors fear this is just one more troubling trend you need to know about.
The kids, I think, know more than the parents, and social media doesn't help either.
Parents need to parent. They need to know what their children are doing. They need to know who their children are around.
With Sam's growing collection of Prime Hydration, Dad James said that Sam will not be adding Prime Energy to it at all.
And I hope parents are not buying the kids the energy drinks and, are smart enough to look at the bottles, look at what they're giving their child before